Respect to every spectator, athlete, coach, and official involved in today's contest. We ask that everyone please refrain from use of profanity as you support your team. Also, fans, the use of tobacco products and alcohol is strictly prohibited at our games. We thank you for your cooperation. And now fans are starting for the Gold Rush, number 1, Bruno Zonola. Number 3, Federico Reyes. Number 5, Diego Horta. Number 6, Sebastian Pinto. Number 7, Guillermo Dominguez. Number 8, Ignacio Soloras. Number 10, Iman Quadrago. Number 17, Leonard Niederland. Number 19, Caleb.
Test.
Number 21, Antonio Morello.
Test.
Head coach, Lucas Cordero. And now, fans, the starters for your Aiden San Antonio Jaguars. Number 7, Ronald Aguilar. Number 21, Joey De La Torre. Number 10, Christian Guerrero. Number 5, Eduardo Hernandez. Number 2, Jacob Olivares. Number 32, Joshua Olivares. Number 12, Dominic Pena. Number 4, Andres Rodriguez. Number 17, Christian Sanchez. Number 6, Clever Subamana. Number 8, David Torres. The head coach for your Jaguars, Roberto Jaramillo. Fans at A&M San Antonio, we are a military embracing institution. At this time, we want to thank all the men, the women, and the family members who protect and serve our country. Thank you. Also, fans, at the entrance, there is free water compliments of Texas A&M University San Antonio Dining. Proud supporters of Jaguar Athletics. I do emphasize.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of Jaguar Nation, welcome to today's broadcast of this Red River Athletic Conference matchup between the Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars and the Xavier University Gold Rush. And on behalf of the Jaguar Sports Network, my name is Cameron M. Caldwell, and I will be on play-by-play commentary for today. Thank you all so much for being here and supporting your Jaguars or supporting your Gold Rush. It's going to be quite the exciting matchup. We just finished up our broadcast of the women's soccer. Unfortunately, Jaguars took the loss 5-0 against the Golden Nuggets. Xavier University came in here with a lot of momentum and continued that one into today's game. But Jaguars coming off of an impressive win against the sister school, the TAMU Texarkana Eagles, and Jaguars looking to continue their win streak. A very exciting matchup today, and it's going to be a good one. Thank you all so much for tuning in here. Gold Rush coming by way of New Orleans, Louisiana. And here come the Gold Rush the other way. First shot of the game blocked by number 8 of the Jaguars, David Torres, and apologize for that delay. My rosters are out of order. Great slide tackle by Joy de la Torre, and another slide tackle by Guerrero. That's Christian Guerrero, number 10 for the Jags. A little bit of a shove in the back there. No whistle, though. Here come Gold Rush the other way. Great through ball in to number 10 of the Gold Rush. Here comes the shot and goal very early on. Jaguars go down. Great shot. Even better touch. And that's number 10 on the finish for the Gold Rush. That is Iman Oredrago. Gold Rush going up early within 2 minutes of the kickoff, and great finish there. Even better ball played across. Expect the Jaguars to look to bounce back from that one. Absolutely incredible finish there by Iman, and we are back in play. Jaguars conceding one early, very uncharacteristic of them. A great ball and even better finish from the Gold Rush. Here comes Guerrero the other way, has Aguilar and number 2, Olivares up top, but Gold Rush stopped that attempt, no problem. Joey De La Torre with it now, beating 2 defenders, beating 3 defenders, sending a ball inside. And that one is headed out by Gold Rush defender. And it's going to be the first set piece of the game in favor of the Jaguars. IDK says, let's go Jags. Thank you so much for supporting the Jaguar Sports Network and also supporting the men's Jaguars soccer team. Here comes the corner in from Joy De La Torre. And that one is cleared out, no problem. Excuse me, not Joy De La Torre. That was number 32 for the Jags, Joshua Olivares. And Pena coming way off of his line to clear that one away. And it looks like Aguilar is going to be called for a handball. A lot of momentum swinging the way of the Gold Rush. Coming out hot, scoring one early. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning in to the Jaguar Sports Network, this entirely student-led initiative. We appreciate all the support, whether it's Gold Rush Nation or Jaguar Nation. We're happy to have you here and happy to see you in this stream. Don't be afraid to leave us a comment. Let us know where you're viewing from and who you're supporting, whether it's a specific player or Gold Rush or Jaguars. Happy to have you here. If you're just tuning in, Cameron Caldwell on the play-by-play calling for today. And Gold Rush with a free kick in a rather dangerous area for the Jags. Could be problems. Looks like Ronald Aguilar, the striker, is going to go all the way back, help out and defend. Gold Rush in a good position here to make something happen. And ball comes in. And another goal for the Gold Rush, an even better finish right there. I believe that one was either number 10 or number 21. Number 10 being Iman, and number 21 for the the Gold Rush being Antonio Merola.
Hey, what number was that? Cameron, what number was that?
Either 10 or 21. It was a little. It was 10 again. I think it was number 10. Yeah, no, it was free kick. So the goal was scored by number 10, once again picking up his second for the day. That's Iman Ordrago, and assisted by number 21 once again. Number 21, Antonio Merola, and score is 2-0. Jaguars going down too early. Junior Klepko, the former Jaguars defender, standout center back, I believe. Junior, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but Junior Klepko supporting his Jags. Once again, we've had him in the chat before. Thank you so much, Junior, for being here, supporting your Jags, and also supporting the Jaguar Sports Network. Happy to see former players, former JSN members, alumni, and current students tuning into the Jaguar Sports Network and supporting their Jags. And Jaguars made a substitution very early. Didn't see the number of who went in and who was pulled out in the chaos of all the celebrations. And Jaguar is going to pick up a foul in what could be a positive area. Appreciate you, Junior. Thank you so much. And Olivares is going to take on the free kick. Goalkeeper for the Gold Rush going to have his line set up at the 18. Here comes the play. Decent ball inside. And a goal line clearance for the Gold Rush. An amazing clearance. And it deflected off of a Jaguar, so that's going to be a Gold Rush goal kick. Glenio showing his support for the Jags, saying, let's go Jags, tie it up. Very uncharacteristic for these Jaguars to go down 2 goals, if any goals this early, but heads are not down, chins are still up, and Jaguars looking to get back into this one. 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in soccer, as many coaches will tell you. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning into the Jaguar Sports Network. Couple new viewers popping in here. Cameron Caldwell on the call. And a miscalculation from the Jaguars. Here come the Gold Rush the other way. Number 11 with a great turn. And another goal for the Gold Rush. Three to 0 early on. That one was scored by, it's a very hard time seeing the numbers of the players for the Gold Rush due to the gold yellow accents. That was number 11 for the Gold Rush. Number 11, Giancarlo Dostio, excuse me. And Gold Rush up 3 goals within 8 minutes of kickoff. Rough start for the Jags, looking to turn things around, but just can't get things going. That started with a weak back pass, and Jaguars defense struggling to get going here. And there's another miscalculation given away. That was the substitute. Now I see who went in. Number 16 for the Jags coming in was number 16, Nicholas Beach. I believe he took out .25, or did not see who he took out, but here come the Gold Rush the other way. Great header by the substitute. Trying to make an immediate difference here. And Gold Rush going to recycle all the way to the back. No problem doing so. Up 3-0 within 8 minutes of play. No reason to force anything. Comfortable lead already. Very uncharacteristic start for your Jaguars. Struggling to get things going, struggling to keep possession of the ball. Here comes Gold Rush the other way. It's with number 21. He already has 2 assists already. And Pena has no problem picking up that one. Looks like Ronald Aguilar went down for a second there. Pops right back up. Not sure if he's having some cramping issues. It is very hot out here. Xavier University, very good teams on both sides. Ronald Aguilar coming out to get that one, but that was number 1, goalkeeper Breno Zanola, excuse me, coming out for that. Coming off of his line, no problem doing so. Amazing ball played out wide, but unable to get there was number 11 for the Gold Rush, Giancarlo Dostillo. It's like Ronald Aguilar is going down rather early here. Hope everything's all right with him. We're going to stop our clock, and they're going to take an unofficial water break while Bobby Two-Step Ramirez goes out to check on the leading goal scorer, Ronald Aguilar. Hopefully it's just a cramp and nothing too serious. But we'll go ahead and send it into a break as well while Coach Jaramillo talks things over with his boys. Jaguars down 3-0 early. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in play after Ronald Aguilar stepped off real quick. Good to see that he's up and moving again. Very vital player for the Jaguars, and Jaguars looking to get something going on the other side. That ball's played up to Guerrero, but can't make anything of it. Joey de la Torre heads one up to Guerrero, and Guerrero loses the ball. Gold Rush resetting. Once again, Jaguars going down 3 very early here. Gold Rush switching the field of play. Great touch there by the right back, number 19, Caleb Evans. Jacob Olivares on the press with Ronald Aguilar. Great discipline from Gold Rush, knocking the ball around as they please. Here comes number 10, Iman, and once again has 2 goals already in the competition. And sure enough, that's going to be called a foul against Christian Sanchez. Looks like Iman slow to get up here. Hopefully everything's all right on that side. Jaguars conceded a goal in about the same position here. Referee not giving the signal to stop the clock, but Iman's still down. Hopefully everything's okay. Might be just needing a second to stretch, possibly tying his shoe. Can't really see from my angle, but clock is still running. Interesting choice by the referee, letting it go, and Iman's up on his feet. Good to see he's not too hurt from going down on that one. Pena setting up his line just under the 18. Once again, very dangerous position to give up a free kick. As we saw, the Gold Rush can make something happen from this angle. Ball's played inside. Great ball. Great job by Pena batting that one away. Strong in his box. Strong hands as well. And it's going to be a Gold Rush throw-in. Absolutely. Glenio, the Gold Rush team, very talented team. As we had mentioned in our past broadcast, you were in here, Xavier University is a fully funded team, so they don't have any limit, especially in the NAIA. You normally have to match the number of scholarships you give out, but in the NAIA, you don't have to. So Xavier University has the funds to give scholarships out to as many players as they want, so they're able to recruit more talent and hire talent at that. So they have the opportunity to offer full athletic scholarships. Here come the Jags the other way. Not too many black jerseys up top. A lot of Gold Rush jerseys, though, on defense. Torres asking for it back again. But they're going to switch the field of play to Christian Sanchez. Losing it, but getting it back, Olivares. Sanchez with it now off the pass from Pena. Almost dangerous there. Pena slipped on the grass. And number 17, Lennart Niederlander, try to let one fly from deep, but off target and miss hit. It's going to be a Jaguars goal kick. 32 Olivares is on the left-hand side of the field, trying to make something happen off of Pena's goal kick. Pena elects to go long with this one. De La Torre, tough touch, top of his chest and near his neck. Gold Rush very disciplined with the way they're knocking around the ball, having no issue doing so. Pena with it now. Torres. Torres to Beach. That one headed out by number 21 on the Gold Rush, Merola. And Aguilar with it now, diagonal run from Guerrero, but Aguilar saw something different, tried to find, I believe that's Joy De La Torre on the other side, but couldn't find him. Aguilar with it now. Finds Joy De La Torre now. De La Torre lets one fly, and that one's just wide. Could have been trouble, might have been saved, but AR saw otherwise. De La Torre making something happen on the offensive front for the Jags. It's going to be a Gold Rush goal kick. They're in no hurry to get things going here, being up 3-0. Quite a lead already with just 25 minutes played, rather, excuse me. Beats with it now. Could have taken a touch there, elects not to. Torres out to Olivares. Being pressed by two. Is able to get rid of it. Tried to find a 1-2, and Gold Rush in a comfortable position, not rushing anything. Accidental pun right there, but bear with me. Comes Iman the other way. And looks like Jaguar is going to pick up a free kick in their own half of the field. If you're just tuning in, this is Cameron M. Caldwell on the play-by-play commentary for the Jaguar Sports Network, the entirely student-led media initiative in collaboration with the Communications Department and the Athletics Department. I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in. If you're brand new to the channel, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're currently at 930, and just a year of existence. It's quite the number, and we are very humble and happy with the amount of support that we've received from Jaguar Nation as well as all the other fan groups that we've played against. I'd like to take this time to shout out my staff. Roland Villarreal on the cameraman for today. Carlos Zavala, our director of photography, taking pictures, as well as Maddie taking some pictures as well. And you can see those post-game pictures and as well as a post-game recap on Jaguar Sports Network on Instagram. You can see the work of these hardworking students. Not to mention I'm a student as well. Entirely student-run media initiative here at the beautiful campus of Texas A&M University San Antonio. Iman called off sides, number 10 for the Gold Rush, and Jaguars got one going the other way. Just over 40 viewers watching live on the Jaguar Sports Network. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and be sure to drop us a chat. Let us know where you're viewing from. If you're viewing anybody specific player, or you're just supporting the Gold Rush or the Jaguars, happy to have you all here. Both sides. This stream is for everybody, and could be a bad mistake for Dominic Pena, but the work from Simbo Mana possibly avoiding, but here comes number 10 the other way. And a shot inside, blocked by Simbo Mana. But Gold Rush still have possession of it. And we have just north of 27.5 left to play in this first half of this Red River Athletic Conference matchup. Gold Rush doing an amazing job knocking that ball around. Sanchez on the press. Guerrero now. Interesting to see the Gold Rush not recycle that ball all the way back. You're not in a position where you have to force anything, up 3-0 early on in the first half. Very comfortable lead, and looks like they will recycle it this time. Aguilar on the press. Great job by Beach heading that one away. Jaguars looking a little tired here in the first half already. It's a very hot and humid day, and here comes Iman the other way. Miscalculation from Pena, and Beach leads to a almost disastrous collision there, but fortunately avoided, and that's going to be a Gold Rush corner. Here comes the kick. Great job by Pena. Strong hands getting that one out. He does have De La Torre on the... Looks like we have a hurt player. We're going to go ahead and stop the clock and get the camera off of him. Hopefully he's okay. That was the 2-goal scorer, Iman. That's his second time going down. Hopefully everything's okay. Possibly the heat and humidity getting to him a little bit. We saw that a couple times in the women's game. Xavier University coming by way of New Orleans, Louisiana. Now no strangers to heat and humidity for sure. Looks like Iman's going to grab a quick sip of water. Hopefully everything's okay with him. He is up and moving. Does have his trainers here to check him out. And Iman's going to go ahead and step off. Not sure if he was subbed out. Looks like he just stepped off real quick because he went down, but he is going to step back in and come on. I believe it is NAIA ruling that if a injured player sits down and comes off for injury, he does have to go out. Doesn't necessarily have to be subbed out. And Gold Rush is going to be called for a foul, much to the displeasure of Torres. And Gold Rush electing not to send that one up top, going to recycle it to their back line. doing a great job dropping for all of each other. Jaguars bringing the press. Just north of 25 minutes left to play in this first half. Fast-paced game. Time is moving by very quickly. Here comes number 21. Already has a 1 to 2 assists already. And that one's going to be picked up by Pena off the deflection from Olivares. Eddie K says, thank you for all your hard work, JSN. It is our pleasure. We love what we do here, and always a good time broadcasting our Jaguars hard at work. Chapo Gonzalez says, NAU tuning in. Not sure what NAU stands for, but thank you so much for tuning into this broadcast. North American University, I'm assuming. That is one of the opponents of the Jaguars and Xavier. They are in our conference of the Red River Athletic Conference. Thinking that's what he means by NAU. There's North American University, North Atlantic University, but North Atlantic is a Division I program. So North American makes more sense. Either way, we're happy to have you here and viewing. Cameron Caldwell on the call for today. Gold Rush, great job clearing that one away from harm's way. And number 10, Iman, thought he kept that one in, but AR, great job pointing out. Absolutely junior. That's what I was thinking too, North American tuning in, getting a bit of a scouting report, if you will, on the Jaguars and Xavier. Mr. Gonzalez, how is North American season going so far? Good to have some opponents tuning in, getting a little look at what the Jaguars and the Gold Rush look like this season. And this one's going to be a set piece for the Jaguars. Ball's played inside. That one's cleared out near post. Back out to Olivares. Olivares trying to make something with it in the corner. And that one's going to be a Gold Rush goal kick. Here comes for the Jaguars, number 31, Isaiah Gonzalez coming in for number 2 for the Jags. Jacob Olivares. Great job by Beach stopping what could have been a dangerous through ball. Here comes Jaguars the other way, trying to keep possession of it, but unable to. De La Torre the other way, Guerrero. And that one cleared away once again by the Gold Rush. And Jaguars picking up a foul, but electing to go quickly here. Gonzalez with a 1-1-0 record. Good to hear you're not doing too bad up there. You guys will be facing us end of October, I believe, or it's one of the early November games. Either way, thank you for tuning in to the Jaguar Sports Network. Happy to have everybody here, whether it's Gold Rush, Jaguar Nation, or even North American University tuning in. Simbomana making pass out to Guerrero. Ronald Aguilar picking up a foul up top. That was pretty pretty as clear as day there. Aguilar not happy with that one, possibly wanting a card. Referee going to have a word with him here, not wanting to reach into his pocket just yet. You like to see that from a referee. Call the foul, but let him play. Don't necessarily need to book him, but sure at some point a booking will be brought out with the physicality of this game. If you remember the game against Jarvis Christian College, we had what had to have been a record 17 bookings. Had 2 players on the Jarvis Christian Bulldogs side pick up 2 red cards. They were down to 9 men, and that game ended in a Jaguars win. Can't remember the scoreline right now, but here come the Jags the other way. Once again, another great effort from the Gold Rush defense. Joey De La Torre beat to that one. Iman is all over the place today. It's gonna stay with the Gold Rush, though. And here comes number 19 for the throw for the Gold Rush. That's Caleb Evans on the throw. That seemed to be a studs up challenge from number 17, Lenart, but no call from the referee. It's going to be another throw in for the Jags. And time winding down here, entering the last 18, just north of 18 and a half minutes left to play in this first half. Jaguars went down early, trying to make something happen. Kristen Sanchez up top. Guerrero with it now, and that's going to be a foul. Surprised not to see the yellow card come out there, especially that tackle being at the back of Guerrero. But once again, referee electing not to pull out the yellow card. Another set piece for the Jags. Kristen Sanchez on the kick. Looks like he's going to dump it off to 32, Olivares. Good position here for Olivares to make something happen, get the momentum rolling back the Jaguars' way. And he does. Shot. Amazing save by number 1, Zanola. And looks like he's a little shaken up after that one, probably landed on his ribs or so. We're going to go ahead and stop the clock and also get the camera off of the hurt Gold Rush player. Amazing save, but seemed to land it on his rib probably. Hopefully everything's all right on that side. Great display of athleticism. That keeper going full stretch on that from the shot from Olivares. Looks like he's up and moving. That's good to see. It's going to be a Jaguars corner kick. Another set piece for the Jags. That one's knocked very near post, and Jaguars unable to make something happen with that. Gold Rush coming the other way with pace. Iman on the backside with it now, holding it up for his team to get up with him. Cutting inside, beating one, letting it fly, and that one is way off. Sent off into Kingdom Come, as my former coach used to call it. The woods behind the field. It's going to be a Jaguars goal kick. Sanchez with it the other way, has some pressure on him, and that's going to be a foul on the Gold Rush. Ball played up top. And 31 for the Jags, unable to make something of it. That's Gonzalez. Great touch, but back with Gonzalez now. Sanchez coming up from the back line with it. Sanchez finding Torres. It's over Aguilar's head, but he has Olivares on that side, and it's going to be a Jaguars throw. Jaramillo liking what he's seeing from Christian Sanchez, directing him to keep going with it. Beach getting a good header on that one. Straight to a Gold Rush player, though. Olivares with it. Aguilar putting the pressure on now. And just wanted to get it out of harm's way. Throw in Jags. Iman with it now, looking for his hat trick, and he's going to be fouled from behind. It looks like the card will come out. And picking up the booking, I believe, is going to be Christian Sanchez. First booking of the game. He's going to pick up a yellow card. Just north of 15 minutes even left to play, and it's another set piece for the Gold Rush. Another promising position for them. That's in a position that could be a shot for the Gold Rush. Can't see the number from here due to the light and whatnot, but could be something dangerous for Jaguar staff to worry about. And he is going to go for the shot, but it does hit off the wall. Great placement by the wall. Looks like Pena's down, taking a second to get up. Goalkeepers are tough as nails. Pena is showing that, and he hops back up to his feet. Tough contact there from Iman, trying to follow up on that second ball. Jaguars going quick. Olivares finding Simbomana. Simbomana continuing with it, showing off that Muscle had a tackle coming in from Lannert, but nothing to put him off. But Olivares caught off sides. Gold Rush going to reset. Indirect kick after that offsides. Great job by Olivares, strong with the header. It's going to remain with the Gold Rush throw. That one bouncing off of 31, Gonzalez. Iman in behind. Gonna let that one fly. Great save by Pena. Strong hands on that one's gonna go out for Gold Rush corner kick. Just north of 12 and a half left to play in this first half. Ball's in. Elected to go low. Trying to find another option inside the box, but that one's definitely a missed kick by, I believe that's number 11 on the Gold Rush. Can't quite see the number from here. Gold Rush just recycling. Have no problem going back to their keeper. Clearly good with his feet. That one with his off-dominant foot. Bit of a missed kick, and it's going to be Jaguars ball and Gold Rush half. Beach picking up a hard foul. Not happy with that one, but good sportsmanship from number 7. Guillermo Dominguez. After taking down Beach a little hard there. Back to Beach. Got to get rid of it quick. Recycling all the way to Pena. No problem doing so. Pena very strong with his feet as well. And Jaguars give it up in a dangerous spot. Only got a couple back, but Christian Sanchez able to take back possession of it. Come Jaguars the other way. Great slide tackle by Gonzalez. And that's going to be a Jaguar throw-in, Gold Rush side of the field. Looks like Jaramillo's calling up a number of players. Check out what he's writing or possibly running them over some tactics. Not too sure from my angle, but having a word with some. Off the head of Simbomana. It's with David Torres now, and just a little high. Getting a shot off. It's going to be Gold Rush goal kick. Just north of 10 minutes left to play in this first half. Gold Rush in no hurry to get this one going. Comfortable lead already in the first half, 3-0 over the Jaguars. As we'd said, uncharacteristic start from the Jags. Going down 3 early on. We have just over 50 people watching live on the Jaguar Sports Network. And if you're just tuning in, this is Cameron M. Caldwell, play-by-play commentator for the Jaguar Sports Network, the entirely student-led media initiative here on the campus of TAMUSA. It's also a collaborative effort between the communications department and the athletics department. So if you're new to this channel, be sure to, and looks like a car is going to be coming out, and not sure what number it is, but one of the Gold Rush players picking up a booking. I think that's number 5 for the Gold Rush, Diego Horta. As I was saying, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Support this entirely student-led initiative and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers before the end of the soccer season. About 9.5 left to play. It's going to be Isaiah Gonzalez on the free kick. He let one fly earlier. Jaguars players lined up on the 18. Shot comes in and bounces right in front of the feet of goalkeeper Zanoya. Great job kick. Sent way up the field, and a lot of unhappy Gold Rush players on that foul, but clearly a foul in the referee's eyes. Sanchez making one defender fall, and Guerrero coming with it now. And that's going to be another booking. Number 8 picking up a booking for the Gold Rush. It's Ignacio Solorza. And number 21 on the Gold Rush decided to take the ball for a walk. Jaguars got it in a good position here. Got to make something happen. Just north of 8.5 left to play in this first half. Jaguars down 3-0. Got to make something go. Booking starting to come out now. As I said, very physical game. Not going to be the last one. I believe that's Isaiah Gonzalez on the free kick. Ball floated up there. Guerrero on the backside. Just too high for the Jaguars players. Our clock is about 25 seconds behind, just to let everybody know. So there's about 8 seconds exactly left. Looks like we have a hurt player. I'm going to let our clock run here so we can match the actual game clock. 7:37. With the play, hopefully we can make it there before play is resumed. As I said, we're a little bit behind here. Great slide tackle there by Nicholas Beach, and looks like main referee is going to have a word with the head coach. Great job by the referee getting a handle on things here, letting the Gold Rush coach know not going to happen in his game, and we're going to resume play. Looks like number 7 able to come back on after going down, possibly interrupting what could have been a promising attempt for the Jaguars in a tactical area. Great job by Ronald Aguilar getting in the middle of that one, taking the ball away. Jaguars got to keep possession here if they want to get one before the end of the half. Foul called on Iman. Looks like Olivares and Iman having words for each other, all in the good spirit of competitive nature, having a laugh with each other. Jaguars going to reset with a free kick on just inside their 18. It's going to go back to Pena. See what he can do with it here. Love to see a referee be assertive and keep control of his game. He is the one that oversees everything, is in control of the match, and love to see him staying in control of it. Just north of 6.5, give or take, left to play in this one. First half, I should say. Iman found inside, and Iman is going to miss a wide open goal. Pena going down, covering the right angle, and Iman just couldn't find it.
Focus, let's go, back.
Very tough slide tackle coming in here. He's going to put his hands up. And he's going to take a booking for that one.
Good, it's fine, let's go, get playing.
Studs were up on that, so hands were up, but I think he knew what he was doing.
Come on, let's go, come on, next one. Left, Iman, left.
Very physical game here, as we can tell. Two great teams going up against each other. And Hernandez sending that one up top. Simbo Mana is going to be called for a foul on that. Just at the top of the arc of the Jaguars. Shouldn't be too much trouble for the Jags to make sure this one stays out of harm's way. Gold Rush elect to go quick with it, trying to find a ball inside. Ball's chipped inside, no problem for Pena. Gonna go out for a goal kick just on the top of the goal here. Just over 50 people watching live on the Jaguar Sports Network. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Help us reach our goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers for the end of the soccer season. Ronald Aguilar with it now. Great 50-50 tackle. Aguilar showing he's got muscle on him too here. About 4 minutes left to play. Jaguars picking up a throw in on Gold Rush side. Comes Iman the other way. Great job by Dominic Torres. Looks like Iman's not too happy about something. Hernandez had a word with him.
Stay there. Keep them there, Janka. Keep them there. Vamos, Janka.
Sanchez being directed backwards here. Try to get a couple yards up. Joel, Joel Cordier saying For Santo. A little bit of Italian here in the chat. Are you viewing from Italy by chance? Just let us know. Be fun if we could add Italy to the pins of Jaguar Sports Network viewers. Pena. Is that a Belgian flag? German flag? I don't know my flags. Let me know where you're viewing from and who you're supporting here. Guerrero's going to be called for a foul. I think he had a hand to the jersey of one player. Time winding down here. Believe just above 2 minutes left to play. Score is still 3-0. Cameron Caldwell on behalf of the Jaguar Sports Network today. Great job by Torres. Stopping that through off and going in. Looks like Antonio Merola has some fans here in the chat. Giorgio says, Ahí es Anto. I don't speak Italian, but maybe that's Spanish. I see an Italian flag, so I'm assuming it's Italian. Let me know in the chat. Love to have all cultures here. Corner kick for the Gold Rush. Ball's played inside. Header almost straight up. Guerrero getting it out of harm's way, but comes Antonio the other way.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Merola looking to receive it off of the throw-in from Evans. Got about a minute left to play here. Our clock is a tad fast, just about 30 seconds fast. Torres getting that one out of harm's way for the Jags. Here comes Iman the other way. Sanchez on him. Ball's played in. Great hands by Pena getting low and getting that one in. Distributing it quick out to Ronald Aguilar. Aguilar losing it fast, though, in the back. Still working to get it back. Just a reminder, our clock is a tad fast, ladies and gentlemen. So once our clock hits 0, we still have time to play. We're about 30 seconds ahead, and here comes Simo Mana the other way, and this could be a booking here, and it is for it's going to be number 8, David Torres, receiving a yellow card. Looks like goalkeeper Zanoya coming all the way up to have a word with the referee. He does have a captain's band, though, so not unexpected. It's going to be a free kick in favor of the Gold Rush. Looks like referees having a word through their headsets. Not sure who Zanoya is looking at. Zanoya not happy with something. Captain coming all the way up from his goal to have a word with the referee. Gold Rush coaches wanted a red. Clearly not one, though, so. But they will get a free kick. And Torres is going to pick up a booking. Once again, our clock is a little bit fast, so there is still time left to play. Pena, great job getting his hands on that one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for the first half of this matchup between your Jaguars and the Gold Rush of Xavier University. Gold Rush head coach coming straight out to talk to the referee. And we will see you all back in the second half. This has been Cameron Caldwell on the call for the Jaguar Sports Network. Keep it right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's broadcast of this Red River Athletic Conference matchup between your Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars taking on the Xavier University Gold Rush out of Louisiana. And we are back. If you're just joining us, this is Cameron M. Caldwell on the Jaguar Sports Network. And Jaguars down 3-0. Goals scored within the first 20 minutes of the first half and have been battling back ever since. Chins haven't dropped. Heads have been held high still, but uncharacteristic going down early. But Jaguars still battling back in. Been a physical game so far. A couple of bookings on both sides. And here come the Jags looking to get things going here. Take off that 0 on the scoreboard, put one up there, and get themselves back into this one. Whole new half, whole new set of minutes to get things going. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Happy to have both sides of the team here, whether it's Jaguar Nation or Gold Rush Nation. We are happy to have you tuning in to the Jaguar Sports Network. We'd like to take this time to shout out my staff, Carlos Zavala, our director of photography, taking pictures, Maddie on the camera as well, and Roland Villarreal taking photos. And here's Oscar Hernandez, Christian Guerrero taking a shot. Oscar Hernandez back up again. And looks like Jaguar is going to pick up a foul here, much to the displeasure of the Gold Rush coaches. Oscar Hernandez starting off for the Jaguars second half. Didn't see any of him actually in the first half, but he's here to play. And let's see what Olivares can get going here for the Jags. Looks like a little extracurriculars going on at the top of the 18. Olivares with the ball inside, fluffs it over the top and straight to the keeper. That one is. Great drop kick out for. Looks like Iman goes down. Hernandez takes possession of that. Simbomana losing possession in the midfield. Gold Rush coming the other way. And Simbomana definitely has to be careful. He's already on a yellow. It's going to be a free kick for the Gold Rush. Here they come the other way. Iman already has 2 goals, looking to make it 3. And that one skies over the target there. It's going to be a Jaguars goal kick. Aguilar with it now, unable to keep possession of it. Uncharacteristic of him. Had 2 goals last competition. Here comes Simbomana the other way. Looks like he has number 19. Finds him on the outside. Jaguars getting bodies up in the box. Ball comes in. That one's on the ground and quickly taken away by the Gold Rush. But Jaguars in possession of it. Olivares with it now. Going to let one fly, and that one's off target by a bit. Gold Rush elect to go long there. Great kick by their goalkeeper, Zanoya. De La Torre the other way. He finds Hernandez. Aguilar giving it away. Aguilar still with it, though. Aguilar could have a look. Guerrero on the outside. Guerrero with it now on the edge of the 18. Chipping one inside. Goalkeeper has it. No problems. Zanoya, great job taking control of his box. Zanoya very Good with the side volleys. That one just a bit off target, and it's going to go out for a Jaguars throw. Jaguars going to recycle back to their back line. That's with number 5, Hernandez. Jaguars throw. He's going to find Oscar Hernandez with it. Hernandez keeping it, showing him some great skill, trying to find someone inside. Simbomana with it, and that one's off target. Couldn't find the right shot, right footing on that one, if you will, and that one way off target. No problem for Zanoya. Referee having a word or two with what looks to be Merola on the Gold Rush side, and looks like Merola and Olivares having some fun on their own. That one's going to bounce all the way back to Pena. Looks like a foul was called. I'm not sure where at. My view seems to be obstructed a little bit here. Oh, seems that it went out. Jaguars throw. Hernandez battling for it, has 2 defenders on him. Didn't have any help around him either. It's with Simbomana now, and he's going to be called for the foul. Definitely has to be careful, though. Has a booking already. Jaguars coming the other, Gold Rush coming the other way quick. It's with Iman. Iman fighting with De La Torre with it. Iman trying to find that hat trick. Just going to hold it up a little bit. Great show of skill there from number 7 on the looks like Christian Guerrero is going to pick up a red card. That's actually his 2nd red card of the year. And Jaramillo not happy with that one, nor the assistant coach for the Jaguars. Guerrero is going to pick up a red card. Unfortunate for him. Jaramillo not happy about that one, and understandably so. Christian Guerrero picking up a red card, and that's not what the Jaguars needed right now. Unfortunately, the card has already come out. There's no going back now. Guerrero having to come off. Unfortunate red card for Christian Guerrero, and off the field he is. Jaguars now down to 10 men. Injured player off the field. Guerrero obviously not happy with that decision by the referee, nor is anyone on the Jaguars side. I didn't quite see the tackle myself, but red card, straight red card seems to be very excessive. I mean, other than a malicious intent tackle, I don't think anything deserves a straight red. And great job by Pena fighting for that one. Pena strong in the box, and he's going to collect that one in. Could have been dangerous for the Jags. Now down to 10 men. I mean, things are changing now, and definitely a questionable red card coming in for Christian Guerrero, who, if y'all remember from one of our previous broadcasts, actually picked up another extremely questionable red card in an earlier game. You know, normally straight red cards are only done if there's a punch thrown or if there's just extremely obvious malicious intent, or if you're the second to last offender and you take down a player, but none of those seem to match the criteria. So Guerrero picking up another unfortunate red, and a questionable one at that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, our clock a little bit behind there. I didn't start it when we restarted, so our clock's probably about a minute to a minute and a half behind. Maybe that's a little too much, maybe 45 seconds, but so we are about 20 seconds behind. I overestimated that by a large number. And here comes Simomana the other way. He has Aguilar, and he has 19 inside. Lete. Aguilar playing it inside, and that one's not going to go anywhere for the Jags. Olivares with it. Camacho checked into the game. Iman goes down. That was number 5, Eduardo Hernandez, with the foul on him. Iman grabbed the ball before the whistle was even blown. You see that a lot when it's an obvious foul. That one was definitely a little questionable, but here come Gold Rush the other way. Jaguars continuing to battle in this one with only 10 men. Iman played through. And that one's way out. And great save by Peña. Didn't seem to be touched by Peña. I thought it went over him, but AR sees differently. It's going to be a corner for the Gold Rush. Ball's played in. Jaguars doing a great job getting some contact on that one to get it out. Knocked back in. Lennart stepping in front of the goalkeeper there. Always questionable choices, and almost looked like he wanted to make some contact with him there. That's one of the most biggest unwritten rules, and in fact a written rule in soccer is keepers are virtually untouchable when the ball's in their hands. It's with Hernandez now. Back to Oscar Hernandez. Like there's going to be a sub. Number 23, Nilson Zavala, for number 6 on the Gold Rush, Sebastian Pinto. Gold Rush working the other way. Once again, Jaguars are down to 10 men. Makes the very big difference. There's going to be mismatches. There's going to be a player open all of the time due to the 10 men. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, this is Cameron Caldwell on behalf of the Jaguar Sports Network, and happy to have all of you here. Very physical game. We've seen a number of yellow cards, and unfortunately Christian Guerrero picked up a very questionable red. Gold Rush deciding to slow down play here. Do have a comfortable lead, 3-0. One goal either way will decide the fate. Jaguars pick up a goal. It's a 2-0 game. Looks like Simbomana picking up another foul in the midfield, and possibly another hurt player. Go ahead and pause the clock here. Trainer's going to come on, and we'll take a little break while he's being assessed. Hopefully everything's all right. Looks like Zoyola having a word with the referee. Looks like Simbo Mana picked up a card. I think I had the wrong player who had a yellow card. I think that was it. And here come the Gold Rush the other way. Leonard with it. Playing it out wide to Antonio Marola. Ball's inside. Great defense by the Jags. Getting that one out of harm's way. Great hands by Pena. Keeping that one out of harm's way and going to get that one out. Jaguars recycling to their back line. Pena with it now. Got to get rid of it quick. Has pressure on him. That's Iman pressuring. Pena handling it. Thank you for letting us know with the audio. We're going to reset that now. Hopefully I'm sounding a bit better now. Jaguar Nation, appreciate y'all for letting us know about the technical difficulties. If I do sound better, please let me know in the chat. And if I don't, let me know as well. On my end, sounds like it's a little bit better. IDK, thank you so much for letting us know about the audio issues. We do apologize for the technical difficulties just had. Thank you so much for letting us know that. Glenio and IDK, thank you so much for letting us know that all is well, all is back, and appreciate the help. It's like Coach Jaramillo talking things over. Number 4 for the Gold Rush, Pedro Izias coming in. Number 7 and 8. That's 7, Yerme Dominguez, and number 8, Ignacio Solorza coming out, and Iman picking up a number foul. That one's on Simbo Mana. Gold Rush electing to go quick. Gold Rush playing one up top. That's with number 11. Settling it well. That's Giancarlo Dostillo. It's with Iman now out wide. Liete was on him. Looks like it's going to be a Gold Rush throw.
What's wrong with that ball? Ashland.
Looks like Jaguars have a number of substitutes coming in. Here comes Iman the other way. Iman has some help. Great save by Pena, coming out and staying strong on his line. Pena going with the quick distribution. Oscar Hernandez with it now. Back up to Hernandez. They call him Toro. Hernandez had about 3 white jerseys on him. Hard to get something going there with that much pressure, but does result in a Jaguars throw. Jaguars trying to get something going. Still a 3-0 difference. Still plenty of time, though. 27 and just south of 27 and a half minutes left to play. Aguilar couldn't get something going with that through ball. Looks like Zoyola came out to get it. Is in no hurry to do so either.
Go, keep the head in the game. Let's go. Come on, White.
Camacho finding Hernandez. Back to Clever Simbomana. Out to 19, Liete. And it's with Joey De La Torre now. Jaguars resetting. Hernandez with it. Back to the other Hernandez. Hernandez letting one fly and seems to be deflected off of a Gold Rush player. That's number 4. And here come the Jaguar sub, number 4. Rodriguez coming in. Looks like De La Torre, Olivares, Hernandez, and Clever Simbomana, as well as Ronald Aguilar coming off what could be for the last time today. Jaguars going to reset with a corner kick, though. Comes in from Hernandez. That looks like a good ball. Zoyola's going to get his hands on it, though, and great job. You want to hop on? And ladies and gentlemen, joining me now is the women's head coach, Coach Tim Moody. Coach, how are you today, sir?
Well, I've been better.
Absolutely. Women had a disappointing loss, 5-0. Really just looked like couldn't get something going today, Coach.
You know, actually, we weren't that bad. Just made a couple mistakes, and we did compete. And, you know, they're a very good team. So, you know, on another day, maybe another team, we get something out of the game.
Absolutely. Lady Jags had their moments of highlights, but as you said, a couple mistakes, you know, especially at this level of play, Coach, is the difference maker. We've seen that today. It's been a very even match for the most part, and just a couple mistakes is all it takes for the for another team to come out on top, rather, excuse me.
Yeah, you just got to take your chances, put the ball in the back of the net, and, you know, it is very similar to the women's game today. You know, it's just little things that add up, and, you know, hopefully you want it to be for your team, you know, and today it wasn't.
Absolutely. And Coach, what is going to be your message to your team, if you will, going into next week? You know, you have a stretch of away games. You know, you have about 2.5 weeks of away games. What do you tell your team coming off of a tough loss like that?
To learn from it. You know, obviously Saturday is another opportunity to play a good team and see what we're about. And then, yes, we've got 4 road games. So some people haven't traveled before, so it'll be new for them and that experience. But, you know, we still need to play with confidence and self-belief and work on the things and that, you know, that we do in practice and take them into games. You know, so again, it's just staying focused and disciplined. And most of these players haven't played a lot of minutes at this level. You know, and if you just switch off for a minute, good teams with more experience will take advantage of that.
Absolutely, Coach, and great job there from number 4 from the Jaguars coming in and stopping that one. That was number 4, Andres Rodriguez, but Gold Rush still with it. Great tackle there from Jaguars defense. Iman definitely wanted a foul, but all ball that one. Oscar Hernandez going down hard. They say that one was all ball.
Yeah, he just took it off his toe.
Bit of a hesitation sending that one up, and that's going to result in Gold Rush taking it back. Coach, another unfortunate red card today for Christian Guerrero. Did you get a good view on that one, or?
I think I was too far away, to be honest. I'd definitely like to see it on film. Again, same thing. I don't know where the linesman was, where the referee was, what angle they had.
And it looks like a penalty is going to be awarded to the Gold Rush. Once again, I don't think either Coach Moody or I had a good enough view on to give us an accurate judgment, but
I mean, they're not arguing, so I guess maybe it was a foul. You know, that's the thing. You get in the box, you get fouled, you get penalty kick. That's your reward.
absolutely, Coach. It looks like number 21 for the Gold Rush, Antonio Merola, is going to step up, take this one. Dominic Pena is going to stay in the goal for this one. Merola, and he's going to put that one in. 4-0, Gold Rush. So Merola has himself a pair of assists and now a goal. And it looks like number 1 for the Jaguars, I want to say that's Marco Matranga, is going to be subbing in. Don't have him on my roster, but I do remember him from last year. So looks like he's going to be subbing in, taking out Dominic Pena, and looks like he just wants to give, Jaramillo probably just wants to give Pena a rest for the day.
No, I think it's good to give him minutes. You know, I'm sure he's been working hard in practice, and it's an opportunity to get out there. And, you know, you never know when you lose your number 1 choice keeper. So the other person needs to have some minutes under his belt.
Absolutely, and Matranga being the starting goalkeeper all of pretty much last season. I don't remember if Pena was on the team or not, but Pena getting the green light to be the starter this year, and obviously not too happy coming off the field after a difficult day for sure. Once again, Jaguars are playing with 10 men. Clearly makes quite the difference, and unfortunately that difference is showing.
It's a huge challenge to play with 1 player less.
Coach, as I mentioned in a couple games ago, we saw a Jaguar Sports Network first, Jarvis College playing with only 9 men, 2 red cards coming out, and a record number of bookings here at the field. Not just Jaguar Sports Network alone, but 17 bookings, I think it was, in total.
Yeah, that makes life impossible.
Absolutely.
It is difficult to win, if, you know, even with 11v11. So, you know, you're hurting your team if you pick up red cards.
Absolutely, as we saw, Guerrero picking up a unfortunate red card that Jaramillo and a number of Jaguar players had a bit of a contest to, but referee's decision is final, and I think this referee's done an amazing job having a handle on this game, not letting, you know, Gold Rush players and Jaguars players and Gold Rush coaches have too much say, but unfortunately the red card did come out, so that is a difference maker, and we've seen that. Great job by the Gold Rush, just knocking it around. Don't need to force anything, especially with this scoreline, 4-0. You have just north of 21 even left to play, and especially going up against 10 men, you can kind of just do as you like, really.
Yeah, they started the game very well and imposed their style of play.
It's like number 14 for the Gold Rush, John Orga. Number 13, Nelson Nakamaya. And number 2, Mateus Mora coming in and giving these Gold Rush players a bit of a rest.
Yeah, you got to think about your game Saturday now.
Absolutely, and not too sure who the Gold Rush are playing. I imagine it's probably another San Antonio team. Most of the time, that's what teams do if they're going on a road trip somewhere. If it's not too far out and there's other San Antonio teams there in the same conference, they'll end up staying the week and weekend, and they'll play against whatever team it is. I remember we did that my freshman year. We played against Texas College, who was in Louisiana, and then we were supposed to play against Alexandria, but the game got rained out, as I had mentioned in the past broadcast. So y'all have a couple road trips like that, Coach?
Yeah, Louisiana Christian and Shreveport is the next 2 games.
You spent much time in Louisiana, Coach?
Just driven through most of the time.
Okay. It's very humid. Very hot like here, but humidity's up there for sure. As we mentioned, the humidity here is definitely no match for these Xavier players, and that was a very close tackle. Could have been something dangerous for the Jags, but Martranga showing his experience, and here comes Jaguars the other way. That one's played up to number 19 for the Jags. Trying to make something happen, and nothing comes of it, but Jaguars do end up with a throw in. That one's Beach with it. Oscar Hernandez with it now. Jaguars would like to switch the field. And looks like that tackle was all ball, referee says. Here come here come Gold Rush the other way. Jaguar defense doing a great job stepping up, taking that one away, trying to find the counter. Are down to 10 men, so definitely makes a difference going on a counter attack. And Gold Rush defense, great job stopping that attack. Looks like we do have a player down, Daniel Beach. He will be able to hop up and walk himself off on his own will, though. And he'll be taken off by number 33 for the Jaguars, Kai Knowles. Just north of 17 and a half left to play in the second half. Coach, what have been your thoughts so far in this game? I know the Jaguars conceded 3 goals very early on. What are some things that you noticed from the first half and then also the second half?
It's very difficult to win a game if you go down, again, 3 goals in the first 20 minutes or whatever it is, and it can affect your mindset. But again, you need to stay disciplined through that 45 minutes, get to half time, and then you think about, okay, how can we change the system perhaps, or change the way we were going to play? Similar thing to when you pick up a red card, and now it's like, okay, what are we doing? What's the score? Can we get back in the game? If not, then let's not give up any more goals. So it's a difficult situation. So that's why you always want to score first, if you can help it, and then hold on.
Absolutely. Jaguars finding themselves in uncharted territory, really. They've been scored on early before, but not that many goals, and haven't been down, I believe, so far in this season, especially this many goals. And they were down 10 men at one point in the season, but clearly it's making a bit more of a difference this game. And come Jaguars the other way, trying to get something going, trying to find some spark, still finding some light. The fight never stops, so that's something definitely to be proud of, even with conceding some of the goals they have. Their heads never dropped.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the game, just put this one behind you and then focus on Saturday.
Absolutely, Jaguars will be back in action on Saturday. Gold Rush having no hurry to get things going. It's a comfortable score line for them, just above 15 and a half left to play. They're going to send that one up top to Iman, has 2 goals already, looking for that hat trick, and headed out by number 15 of the Jags. Number 15 being Samuel Allen. Gold Rush throw. Eddie K saying, let's go, Sam. Thank you so much for supporting your Jags. Iman settling this one down up the line, has plenty of space to run. And unable to beat that defender. That's number 23 for the Jags, Jose Navarro. It went a very high kick, no call though. Looked a little questionable from our angle.
Yeah, I mean, If I'm the player on the ball, I flicked it over the top. I knew what I was doing. I don't think it's dangerous.
Morella knocking that one out. Matrango coming out, and strong hands keeping that one there. A little ball chipped over there, a little risky, but Jaguars able to keep possession of it. Here comes 33 the other way. Great slide tackle from the Gold Rush defender. Stop that attack, and
Yeah, he worked hard to get back.
Gold Rush like to go quick, but number 5 on the Gold Rush not happy with that foul. Wanted a booking for sure. Here comes Iman the other way. Iman, great slide tackle, and that's going to be a Gold Rush goal kick. I believe that's a little bit of Portuguese being spoken. It's like we have a hurt player here, and not sure if the referee is going to stop play. We have a trainer on the field, so we definitely should. Okay, so play is stopped, excuse me. And looks like he is back up on his feet. That's number 5 for the Gold Rush, Diego Horta. And here comes the corner kick for the Gold Rush. That one played low near post, no problem. Jaguars defending that one. With number 18, Isaiah Camacho. We are about 20 seconds behind, 12 and a half left to play in this second half. Jaguars coming the other way with it. Trying to put at least one on the board before the final whistle is blown, and Matranga with it now. Jaguars definitely looking forward to Saturday, looking to redeem themselves. And they'll be taking on Louisiana Alexandria on Saturday. Another talented team here in the Red River Athletic Conference. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning in to the Jaguar Sports Network. Cameron Caldwell on play-by-play here with Coach Tim Moody, the women's head coach, joining me for a bit here on colors, giving his expertise on commentary. And be sure to hit that subscribe button to support this entirely student-run initiative with the collaboration of the communications department as well as the athletics department. Gold Rush just knocking it around, nice and easy. Not forcing anything. As I say that, they send one up top. That's a good long ball up top. Great defense, though. Even better defense by the Jags. And Jaguars looking to counter. Great through ball played by number 18 and number 33. Iman, great tackle for the Gold Rush, stopping that counter attack. And Iman wants it up the line the other way. Like number 20 for the Jaguars is coming on for number 18. Number 20 being Javier Estrada. Coming on for number 18, Isaiah Camacho. Just 10 minutes flat left to play here. Jaguars still looking to build off of something. Don't want to come out of this one scoreless, but playing with 10 men, as Coach Moody had mentioned, very difficult feat, especially at this level of play. And Not sure if a foul was called or something. Camacho coming off, as I had said, for number 20, Javier Estrada. And it looks like Gold Rush making a sub as well. That one's number 19, Caleb Evans. Not sure who he's going to be taken out, but he is at the sub line. Hasn't checked in yet, but have to do that soon. Looks like Caleb Evans is going to be checking out Iman Ordrago, who has 2 goals in this competition so far. Kai Knowles looking to get something going here. Referee did not signal for advantage, so I guess he didn't see a foul, but Knowles 2 on him. And it's going to be a Gold Rush goal kick.
No, go ahead. No. Next one. Sorry. Next one.
Ball played in, Antonio Morella to Iman, and Iman, great shoulder-to-shoulder tackle, and it's like it's going to be a foul on Iman. And Iman's going to go down. Hopefully everything's okay. I don't think the referee's stopping the clock, especially this late in the game. And looks like Iman made his way off the field on his own, so it's good to see after going down. I think we just had a bee sting here near us. Jaguars coming the other way. Coach Moody, I noticed something out of your Lady Jaguars today. They were playing more out of the back, and I remember the last game, that was something you were directing them a lot to do, but I'm not going to say they seemed uncomfortable to do it, but they seemed a lot more comfortable in playing out of the back today, especially Isabella Villarreal and a number of your other defenders like Spears and Skylar Parker.
It's all about breaking the first line. So if you can make that first pass, then you draw them in, and then we get space in behind. So, you know, you've got to be confident to get on the ball, want the ball, and move the ball up the field. You know, and it comes from practice.
Absolutely, that was something Jesus Lopez and I spoke about in that broadcast. Was definitely something that you had to have worked on with them this past week in practice, was building out of the back and building from the back, starting with goalkeeper Villarreal and then working upwards. Great patience from the Gold Rush here. Just winding down this game. Got about 5 minutes left to play. Intensity has not let up, though, at all. And Jaguar is going to be called for a foul.
Where you going, Estrada? Keep moving the ball. Keep passing, moving the ball. Let's go.
It's like Jaguar is going to be subbing in number 9, Jesus Pernia. Not sure who he's taking out. We'll have to wait and see for these last 5 minutes of this game. Ball's mostly been in the Jaguars' half of the field, and got to think a lot of that is due to that red card coming out for Christian Guerrero. We're seeing that difference in 10 men entirely right now. Gold Rush going to be called offsides. Matranga coming up for the offsides restart, and looks like he's going to elect to go long with it here. Doesn't want to go short, especially this late in the game. Rather just get something up and direct. Try and get one up on the board before the final whistle blows. Hernandez making a great run behind. Doesn't have any bodies up, though. One making their way into the box, back post. Hernandez beating one. And that's going to be a Gold Rush goal kick. Looked to go off of a Gold Rush player, defender, but seems that the last touch was on Oscar Hernandez. And looks like number 9, Jesus Bernia, is going to be taking out number 19, Miguel Liete. Great individual performances today from the Jaguars. Just haven't been able to tie anything together. Sometimes just the way the cookie crumbles, but looking forward to Saturday. Coach, what would be the major takeaway points that you would say can be learning moments for these Jaguars today?
I think, again, obviously you need to start early. You know, the first 15 minutes can decide a game, you know, win or lose. And then just know, especially with the men here, you know, making the playoffs, they'll see this team again. So don't make the same mistakes. And again, on their day, they can beat anybody.
Absolutely. We've seen that a number of times from these Jaguars. Often an unstoppable team. And as I had mentioned early in the broadcast, very uncharacteristic for them to go down, especially that many goals that early. And as Coach and I said, just small mistakes make all the differences at this level. It's, as my coach phrased it, it's whoever makes the first mistake is the one who's going to get the jump early. Gold Rush, no hurry to come the other way. Going to send one through, and that one's going to be called offsides. But to be honest, from my view, he definitely looked to be onside, but assistant referee saw something else. Maybe he just went a tad early once the ball, or before the ball was played, rather, excuse me. Great clearance from Marco. Comes Hernandez the other way. Hernandez not afraid to get in there at all. Gold Rush looking to get something going in these last 2 minutes. Knocking it around amongst themselves. Kind of just wasting away at this clock. Just under 2 minutes left to play. Jaguars recycle all the way to Marco Matranga and sending it to the defense. Jaguars outnumbered here. Do have bodies coming back, though. Ball inside. And that's going to be a corner in the last minute of play here. We are about 24 seconds behind here, so there's a minute left, just under a minute now, and it looks like it's going to pretty much end with a Gold Rush corner kick, and they're going to be sending everybody up for this one. This could be one of those moments where playing with 10 men comes into play, Coach, especially on set pieces. About 30 seconds left. Morella took his time getting out there. It's going to be another corner.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here for the Jaguar Sports Network, broadcasting this matchup between the Jaguars and the Gold Rush. And final score, Gold Rush 4, Jaguars 0. Ended up going down playing against 10 men, or playing with 10 men rather, and Gold Rush just brought it to the Jaguars today. And this has been Cameron Caldwell, honorably joined by women's head soccer coach, Coach Tim Moody. Coach, thank you so much for being here.
Hey, you're welcome.
And keep it right here. We will have the Jaguars back in action taking on Louisiana Alexandria on Saturday. Same time, same kickoff times. Women kick off at 1, men kick off at 3:30. And this has been Cameron Caldwell, Coach Tim Moody. Thank you so much.